Hello, and welcome to Coffee with the Librarians week of May 8th. I've got a preview of what's to come in, and I'm really excited. So let me just connect here for a second. The message that the librarians want to share this week is it's around the inherent wisdom in all of us. It's around the connection to our hearts, the connection to our souls that brings in true wisdom, and to give us an awareness that, more than an awareness, confidence, like confidence to trust it, to use it, to know that it's there. For example, they're showing me all of the different ways that we struggle to know the right answer. Oh, they're laughing. They're saying, see, Lora, you're struggling to use the right words here. And yes, I am. I'm struggling to use the right words because I want to have the right connotation. And they're laughing because, yes, I'm struggling to know the right words with the right connotation. And when I relax and drop in further, I'm more able to bring forth the message with the right connotation. And they're also saying you're also able, as viewers, listeners, to read my energy and to feel the energy of the truth in the word. And that sometimes the exact right word doesn't matter because the energy is present because of the way, for example, in that moment, I could drop in and bring you the right word. So what they're saying is for us to release, here I go again, it's funny, to release the, they're saying fixation that we have on knowing the right thing to say, knowing the right thing to do, and to recognize that when we don't know the answer is when our genius comes through. When we don't know the answer is when true wisdom is able to flourish and blossom. And they're saying we will be better off in our lives, in our relationships, even in our careers. Innovation will flourish when we quit knowing the right answer and spouting the right answer. And when we move back to that space of I don't know, and we just allow ourselves to listen and to respond. One of the examples that they're giving me is they're showing me back to when I had kids, and I still have kids, back to when I very first had kids. I had boys. I am an only child. I was raised in a very matriarchal environment. My mom, my grandma, my great grandma, we had female friends, we had female neighbors. I knew what to do. See what they're saying? I knew what to do with girls. I knew what to do with women. I had boys. And because I had boys, I was actually a better mother to them because I didn't know what to do. I was able to be present. I was able to respond. I was able to listen. And then I was able to allow that wisdom to flow through in that moment because I didn't know what to do. And what they're showing me is had I had girls and I would have known what to do, a lot of my intuitive wisdom would not have come through. And they're asking me and they're asking you, they're asking us collectively to think back to the times when we didn't know the right answer, where we just had to figure it out on the fly, and to recognize the genius of that, to recognize the genius of not knowing the answer, and also to recognize how silly, they're saying it's kind of silly it is, that we put so much stock and value into knowing the right answer. And they're asking us to see the humor in that we're memorizing facts, we're memorizing all these things, we're doing all this so we can get it right. And that it's not about getting it right, it's about going within and responding to what needs responding to in that moment. And that's the message that they wanted to share. So have a good week, and I'll see you next week.